It's lights out and we are racing here in Moto3 in Misano. It's a really good launch away from that first pole position by Furusato. There's contact there between Alonso and Ortola as they tough it out on the brakes into the first corner. And look at Baqueiras going around the outside, trying to go around the outside. Munoz has gone down more. First corner, first sector drama for David Munoz. He had the double on that penalty coming his way. Won't even get the chance to serve it, but Furusato leads.
Munoz making it no further than he did 2 weeks ago. The reason Baqueiras was being so aggressive into turn one was because he had an awful start, dropped back to 5th or 6th, but made up some places. That's Neffer up the inside of Danny Holgado, who's made good ground up into 7th.
Who knows? Unlikely, but there may potentially be a red flag situation as Alonso is wasting precious little time here in getting to the front. Furusato's Honda Team Major colleague Tachiko Boisri has crashed down this first lap of turn 10. Vaya fires up the inside of Ortola into turn 14. The Spaniard runs a little bit wide, and that's allowed Baqueiras also to sweep on through. So Ortola goes from 3rd to 5th very, very quickly, but it's Alonso who's hit the front early here.
Holgado also through on Ortola, so Ortola now back into 6th place. We saw him as a couple of weeks ago. Vaya took his time to get up to speed in the race. Don't expect that this time. He's on the soft front and rear Pirellis. Holgado attacking Vaya, who was initially looking to gain a spot. Instead, he loses one.
Yeah, this has been an ultra-aggressive start for the 96 of Holgado. Vaya getting tight there through 15. Here's Holgado on the inside of Furusato. Thank you very much. Up into P3. So it's taken 2.5 laps for Danny Holgado to recover 8 places and get himself immediately into victory contention.
Yeah, the second of Leopard Honda's in contention.
Here he goes again.
Now through from a long way back on Angel Baqueiras. One Leopard Honda is defending, another is attacking. As Adrian Fernandez now drops Furusato down another place. So Leopard Honda's now 3rd and 4th. Alonso straight away looking to try and reverse that once again. Of course, Holgado quite comfortable and happy to dictate the pace at front of races. Of course, it's Fernandez now, you can see, who's the leading Leopard Honda too. So he's gone through on Baqueiras. So 2 key changes in the top 4.
The only rider that's led more laps this season than Holgado is the World Championship leader, Alonso. That was the textbook move on the brakes into Quercia corner. Turn 8, a real good battle raging between the 2 Leopard Hondas. At the moment, it's advantage Fernandez. Now he's all over the rear tyre of Holgado. He's going for it on this flip-flop. There he goes, absolutely perfect. That was all set up going through turn 1. Eased onto the inside of Holgado through turn 2. On board with Alonso, who's lost the lead very, very quickly to Holgado. He's having an excellent Sunday here, isn't it? Number 96, coming from the middle of that 5th row in 11th place. And that's a dive bomb and a half, isn't it, from Furusato? He got that all wrong. There was no room there. He was in too hot. Contact there really hurts his own prospects of the podium here. Of course, plenty of time to recover, but Furusato just being a little bit too impatient here, wasn't he?
Yeah, Fernandez, no way he could get out of the way of that. It cost Fernandez 5 places. He's back to 8th. Furusato has come across the line in 12th place. He's still only 1.6 seconds off lead, so he's not out of the race from there, but he very nearly was. As Alonso regains the lead again, taking advantage of that contact between Fernandez and Furusato into 14, gained a couple of places. He also went through on Rueda on the last lap, so you could just see him in the back of the picture up behind Vaya. The 58 of Lanetta is starting to come into the mix here for the podium positions.
Colin Vaya, do not discount the Dutch teenager, a 140.629. There he is, looking very menacing, looking very strong in 4th place. He powers through turn 3. He now is the fastest rider out on circuit. Over the line, he was just over 0.6 of a second behind Alonso, but you can now see this podium battle that was 3 is now a battle of 4. Does win number 12 beckon here for David Alonso. That would leave him just 1 behind Romano Fenati, the all-time most winning rider in the Moto3 World Championship. This is not a given, though. We know how brilliant Alonso is in this particular phase of Grand Prix. He's the master of the late attack, isn't he? Well, he's got to be the master once again here in Misano because there is pressure building behind him. Holgado still right there. Baqueiras and Vaya. Nobody at the moment has really been willing to show a front wheel to one of the other. As they here comes Holgado. Well, right on cue. That was ultra aggressive, wasn't it, by Holgado? He really ran Alonso out to the paintwork. Holgado does lead, so his aggression pays off. Not though so for Alonso, who gets pushed back down to 3rd place because Baqueiras moves up into 2nd. A last lap underway then here in Misano. 4.226 kilometres remaining. What's been a Moto3 thriller here. Once once again. Oh, Piqueras, he was wild, he was loose on that Leopard Honda going through turn one. It's Holgado that leads.
Well, David Alonso was livid the way he was treated in the closing laps here a couple of weeks ago. I don't think he'll be particularly happy with that move from Holgado either. He's way too far back to make a move into turn four on Piqueras. It's the same top two who are at the front at this stage. A fortnight to go, Holgado and Piqueras.
Yeah, it looks like Piqueras has got great drive coming out of turn six. He eases alongside Holgado. There's nothing wrong with the top speed, is there, of that Leopard Honda machine? But now with the double slipstream coming through goes David Alonso. We have got, what, 8 corners remaining here now in Misano, halfway around this final lap. This is anybody's guess. Who's going to be your winner? Alonso. Piqueras now goes for the tight line through Tremonto, but there's no way through. They're almost rubbing tyres, aren't they, together through that turn 10. Keep an eye as well on Via, who might just be waiting to pick up the pieces here.
Holgado parked that CF Moto on the apex into Tremonto to make sure no one could have a look, nor could anyone follow him down the back straight. He's got about 4 or 5 bike lengths over Piqueras, who's nearer to Holgado than he is to Alonso.
Holgado's come through on Piqueras into turn 13. He's going to run low wide though, isn't he? Piqueras finds a way straight back through. Alonso then it is that's going to lead as he compromises exit speed, jamming the brakes on mid-corner. Into turn 15 we go. It's Piqueras going all in. A daring move potentially coming here in the final corner. He thinks better of it. Alonso just too strong. Out of the final corner we go. And it is David Alonso with another brilliant Alonso performance. He is your winner in Moto3 here in Emilia-Romagna. What an incredible race.